I'm joined by Pyromaniac. We just waiting for our other team, BB, to get into the match. We already have Rages in here. See, we have Sparrow, Gods, Wizard Was, Evocable, Exhibit, and Shady King Kaju. I think we'll shorten that name for tonight. See, our Captain of BB is in here as well. So we should get underway shortly. I think this will prove to be an interesting match. What do you think, Pyro? Yeah, as far as I know. Definitely, definitely. Look, we know Rages. We've seen them play before. They're a pretty solid team. I think probably one of the favorites to take the whole tournament. BB, we haven't seen. We've seen them on the battlefield. We haven't seen them in Rainbow Six. Kind of a dark horse at the moment. I don't know what to expect from them. So it should be interesting to see this first round, especially going on into Favela. Favela's a tricky map, especially with hostage. Definitely. Yeah, I agree. No, definitely, I agree with you on that one. I'm just want to see here, is your audio included here, Matt?
Apparently it wasn't.
Oh, sorry, Pyro.
Sorry about that, guys.
um, yeah, unfortunately, welcome, Ghost. Just, seems like BB disconnected there again. Let's hope we can get them back quickly. Need to get in that 15-minute forfeit, which is part of the early access stated rules.
Yeah, and like I was saying there in my moment of silence, BB are solid shooters. We've seen them perform on Battlefield, and if they bring that over through to this game now, then all they need to know, all we need to see is if they've got the tactics or not, because that's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Exactly, exactly, and we know Rages have the tactics. They know what they're doing. They're playing well. It should be. I'm really excited to see this match.
Yeah, I expect a lot of run and gun here. I don't expect people to be sitting back and waiting for the enemy to come to them. Both teams seem to me like the ones that want to take the fight to the enemy.
Definitely, definitely. I think we're going to see a lot of peaks tonight, especially in the first map, on this first map, Favela, where there's
Gotta watch
a
out for
million
those peaks,
places
boy.
to peak. Welcome, Raging. Good to see you here.
Ah, we got Tickle My Pickle in there.
I don't think the Mai wasn't in there, but
I think it was an
whatever
oversight,
floats
eh?
your boat there. Let's just hope we can get the entire BB in here quickly so we can get going. I think Rages are itching to get this match going, as well as I'm assuming BB is as well. But we know with us living here in the south point of Africa, we're not accustomed to good internet yet. But hopefully, as time
That's
progresses,
something that
we'll
a
all
lot of
get
us
there.
don't have privilege to. But I like it. I see. I mean, we're seeing the fiber rollout more and more all over the country now, allowing everyone to get up and running nicely.
Exactly,
Which
yeah,
makes
it
things like
helps a
this.
lot.
It makes things like the shoutcast actually possible.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
at the end of the day, that's what we want to go to. It's opening new revenues and new ideas for people to broaden the horizon on what they like to do. Try and make a living off something you love doing.
And it's opening up the gaming market, the local gaming market a bit as well, because now people are getting exposure, brands are getting exposure. I think that we'll all benefit from that. Not just individually, but I think the gaming community in South Africa, be it PC, PlayStation, Xbox, all of us will benefit from a bit more exposure.
Dude, we've got the passion in the country, we just don't have the exposure.
We don't
And we
have the
don't have the means
infrastructure.
to take things as far as we can. And once that's all set up, I mean, sky's the limit. And at the end of the day, it's just around the corner, I hope.
I hope so as well. I hope so as well. Waiting for one more player here from BB. Let's hope we can get him in quickly, because they unfortunately, if they're not in by 8:15, they'll either have to play with 4 and only be able to get another player in with the next map, or they'll just have to forfeit.
Ghost, I see that comment in the chat bar there. You like to live life on the edge there, I see, eh? Asking for Fuse in hostage. Not the greatest of ideas.
Yeah, well, it depends. If I think I've seen it happen as well. If you get Fuse in, and he fuses around the objective, it can work out. It can work into your advantage.
Yeah, but come on. At the end of the day, when you know the entire team is sitting on the hostage, don't you feel that little itch of wanting to place that charge and let go?
No, definitely. I think it's a chance you take. But
that good old Fuse ace, boo.
Yeah, I think that's something we'll probably see. We'll see it more with secure area and with bomb, as we've been seeing. But well, you never know. People like taking chances.
Yeah, Captain Jack. I mean, I remember the early days when we started learning the game and starting playing around, unlocking Fuse and thinking, wow, this is like the most awesome character ever. And then you kill a hostage. Like learning the hard way.
Exactly, yeah. We saw that happen quite often. But luckily people learn. You live and learn, make mistakes, learn from them. Unfortunately, some people don't learn from their mistakes, but...
Yeah, dude, killing a teammate with Fuse is still a good laugh, but it's that hostage you gotta worry about, eh?
Yeah, that's true. At the end of the day, he also wants to live his life. You know, you never know what his dreams are. Yeah, that's true, Ghost. It all depends on how well you can play that guy. You can, same with each character. You get guys that just play well with certain characters and play better with certain. I'm saying characters, operators, but I think you guys get the idea. It all depends on who's gonna play with who.
Oh, we've hit that 8:15 mark. Does
Yeah.
Sparrow know that we have to get
Yeah,
going
I'm communicating
if
with
it takes
both
any
of
longer?
them. Just trying to.
It's
get
unfortunate
everyone in.
for
Yeah.
a team to get through the first match of one player down. It's
I see they're having some trouble getting the last player in. Yeah, Rages are I won't say happy waiting. I think they understand the situation, from what I'm understanding. It looks like BB are gonna start with 4 now. Let's hope they can get the next player ready for the next map.
but one entire map with a player down. It's going to take a lot of skill and luck now to
Definitely.
come out ahead on this map.
Definitely,
It's
especially
favela,
against
it's
especially
hostage,
against a good
even
team.
with exactly, and even with 5 players, it's already a task and a half.
Well, here we go. First round, favela, 5-4 from the get-go. Let's see what happens. See a Sledge and an Ash there, planning to break through those walls pretty quickly.
Blackbeard looking for those peaks.
See, they're opting for the extra armor with the player down, which is not a bad idea, I think. Just be able to take a few extra shots. Interesting choices here from BB. I see they have Jaeger, Frost, Pulse, and Rook. Rook we spoke about now. Pulse, not a bad option on this map. Frost even as well. Jaeger always there for the peak. Let's see what goes.
Locate the hostage.
Looks like we have the hostage here in the aunt's apartment. I always wonder where this aunt went. She's on holiday or why she just left her apartment here.
You are breaking up the dad jokes today, aren't you?
Yeah, it's been a long week, man. We need to relax a bit here.
Well, the hostage has been found. Hostage has been found. You can see they're barricading up the walls quite nicely here. I see no traps being laid around the hostage.
And Rook hasn't put his armor down yet.
Although there
Also
is
interesting.
quite a bit of barbed wire at the door, barbed wire at the windows.
Breaking open, Rook still hasn't put down his armor, so kind of not using his special at all. Which is almost defeating the point of playing him. He dropped down a floor, so he's completely away from the rest of his teammates.
Yeah,
Let's see.
That armor can make a difference.
You see Hibana and Ash here on the roof, just opposite the room. Exhibits and Kinka there. Already moving very quickly towards the hostage. Tickle Pickle is quite a distance away as well. Yeah, Rangers are coming in full steam here. Kinka just opening up a hole.
Kinka trying
there.
to get that angle. Yeah, trying to get an angle on the hostage room.
Him and
room next
Verbose are
to it
going to
at
look
least,
into
and
each
see what they
other's
can
eyes
do.
pretty soon as well. You can
Or
see
Verbose
Verbose lying there.
has heard that charge being let off now.
Oh, the entire Rangers are up here on the roofs. If I go up a floor, I can see Wizard Was is also lying there. Revocable coming in from the opposite side is Blackbeard. He's still upstairs. He has some shooting going on here. See, if Evocable has got
It
an
seems
eye
to
on.
me
Yes, he's so close to Pickle.
Wizard Was is has
missed him
seen
now,
where
man.
Tickle Pickle is there, and they've been exchanging some shots here.
There goes Shrimp goes down. See Evocable back on his drone. I'm focusing on his first person here for a bit. He saw.
Kinka taking out Dota.
Oh, something might be going on. Oh, Pulse has spotted him.
We've got quite a fight going on the stairs here. We've got Chief Shrimp for both Tunic and Tickle Pickle over there. We've got Exhibits, Evocable, and Sparrow moving in, taking that room now.
Pulse has eyes on the guys coming up from the stairs.
Shady taking out for both as well.
Surveying.
Pulse knows these guys are coming down the stairs here. He knows Evocable is on his way. Oh, he gets a kill on Wizard. He might get a decent amount of kills. It's going to come down to shooting here. Oh, he takes out Evocable as well. Tickle doing very well here.
See, we got Kinka here, but he's making a bit of a move onto the wall. He's sitting at the hostage zone now. And Chief Shrimp takes him out, knowing that he's jumping in. Seems that was a bit rushed. Didn't do the recon enough the way he should have there. Left
Rangers
now with
being
Sparrow
pushed
Guards
for
and
time here.
Exhibits.
10 seconds
Now,
left.
this is not a good start.
See them rushing in here.
5
Gonna
seconds to go.
go get eyes on Pickle here. First round goes to BB.
Operators
Defended very well.
Well done to BB.
Player down. Defended
Against
very
all
well.
odds, yeah.
I think Rangers might have underestimated them a
The
bit.
question you have to ask though is yeah, but that's the question you have to ask is why were Rangers hanging back so far?
Yeah, exactly.
They
BB
set
being
up-
a player down.
They got to the building, they set up quickly, and then they just kind of went half speed from there.
See Tickle getting 2 kills there. Shady getting 2 as well. The rest of Rage is still 0 kills. Chief Shrimp got in a nice kill there as well, and an assist. So BB using the tools they brought with them, working out well for them there.
Gonna be nice to see how much damage this Twitch drone causes.
We're back into the odds department here. Rook dropping his armor immediately there. I'm not sure, I thought it showed me a little notification, you know, those little pop-ups when the armor is down, so I might have missed it in the first round. But I didn't see him put it down, so, but anyway, that's over and done with. See Bandit putting down his batteries on the barriers there.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Rage is covering the hostage up pretty well, yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
They've covered the hostage pretty well, but that room just off to the side of the hostage is left wide open.
It
Attackers
is wide
located the
open.
hostage.
They have the barricades there, but nothing to protect the barricades as well. The reinforcements, no batteries on there, nothing like that. BB coming in from the same direction. We have Chief Shrimp on the top left there, on the northwest side of the building. He's coming in by himself.
Have they managed to stop all drones from getting into that room?
I wasn't sure. I'm not sure. Hey, I wasn't really paying attention to that, to be honest. I'm focusing a bit on Chief Shrimp here, just to see what his... He was planning on going down the stairs. He's changed his mind about that now.
Well, it looks to me like Verbose and Verbose might meet up with Sparrow if he keeps moving along that way.
And that's
Verbose tuning
exactly
going
what
down there.
happened.
Sparrow, yeah. Sparrow getting good line there.
See Rage is staying quite close to the objective here. We have Sparrow roaming a bit. Even Shady is roaming a bit. But otherwise, they're staying pretty close. You can see the two heavy boys there, Rook and Doc, on the objective itself. Wizard and Evoke.
Well, you got to know that in their mind they're thinking, okay, cool. Look, we one player up. It's an immediate advantage. We've taken one out. Keep 3 on the objective just to stop some sneaky moves from happening, and keep your 2 roamers doing what they're doing. Exhibit's taking out Chief Shrimp there.
Good shooting.
Getting shut down.
Got the quick shoot off there. Got the jump on him. Pickle on the drone now.
I think
I think. Oh, Sparrow just watching them in that room.
Sparrow and Pickle are going at it over there.
He got some shots on him.
Pickle
Oh, he
not-
decides
he
to go
can't be
back to
feeling
his
very
drone.
confident right now.
Yeah, Sparrow is in a bit of trouble.
Dota
He's
boss-
facing 2 guys.
Dota joining him there now.
We have a bit of a Mexican standoff here between Sparrow and Tickle Pickle. Oh, and Tickle.
Oh, Tickle getting the good shot
goes
off
to
there.
the cap catch.
Shay, oh, that's unfortunate.
A bit of a
The last 2
bittersweet
games, I must say,
victory
we've
there.
been seeing that cap can trap coming into play quite nicely.
Dotan playing as Ibana here, getting a nice
15 seconds remaining.
drop on, but you see also waiting a bit too long. And now he's up
10
against
seconds to
4
go.
guys. So, not
Yeah, I
really
don't think the
ideal
confidence is
situation
there right
for
now.
him.
He's making a rush.
He's
but
gonna
I
get
mean,
killed from
He's
behind.
got guys on every angle. Yeah, no,
Yeah, no,
Shady
it's-
Kunka getting
Didn't work out for
the
him
kill
there.
on him there.
That's the main problem with waiting that long. Look, I understand you want to check your corners, you don't want to die, but sometimes you have to push, eh? Like Raging said earlier in the chat, you gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Scorecard at the moment, Tickle Pickle's still racking up some kills. Shady picked up a few kills there as well. Only 1 death for
As an attacker on hostage, you've got to know that
Rages there.
the longer you are taking to get to that objective, the more time you're giving the defenders to bunker down and get good lines.
Exactly, and the other thing is as well, It's not like you just need to get into the room. You actually need to reach the objective and grab it. So running out of time is a difficult situation. It's an obvious situation. It can happen quickly. Because when you're playing secure, you can just get your foot into a room, hang around in a corner maybe, you see it's contested, you know there's someone there. Hostage is a complete different situation. We're in the grow room here now.
Yeah, I see they've opted for the grow room now.
Which is
It's
not a
nice
bad
room to
choice.
defend. It's
BB is
yeah.
a player down, so they're 2 reinforcements down as well. And they've pretty much reinforced every wall here. The only one not reinforced is this one right next to the door by the
10
stairs.
seconds left before insertion.
Not sure they've
Yeah.
seen that one.
which they can easily keep. Well, they can easily
5
keep
seconds
cover
to
on,
go.
which is not too much of an issue.
You can make a murder hole there as well. Use that
Hostage
to
not
get a
found.
peek on the enemy
Attackers
coming.
locate and retrieve the hostage.
Hostage not found here, so Rage is coming in blind. Coming from different directions. Yeah, I see coming from the east and the west. I have for Bo's roaming a bit here with Jaeger.
Well, Shader Kunka right on the mark here.
Yeah, he's pretty close to the objective. Looks like Rages are opting to come in from the top here. Tickle Pickle and Chief Shrimp looks like they were having a little bit of a...
Yeah,
oh,
but quite a
Wizard
bit
gets
of
downed.
Oh,
But both takes
taking out Wizard
there.
there.
Oh, Evocable just finishes him off.
Oh, Vogel
Back.
cleaning up there, nice. Shader Kinker taking up Cheese Shrimp. That leaves... that leaves them only 2 left there. We've got Tickle roaming with Kavera on seriously low
Very
health.
low health,
And
yeah.
we've got Dota sitting on the hostage now.
Playing as mute, I think Smoke might have been a good option here. Especially being a player down, keeping them at bay a bit.
See Evocable there, taking some time to drone in, try and see if they can get eyes on the hostage, and then
Attackers
formulate a
have
plan
found
from there.
Yeah, now Rages knows where the hostage is. So, I think they're going to push hard. Being 5v2 now. 4v2. And Kavera being on such low health. It's going to be a tough ask.
Yeah, as the attacking team, you got to feel a little bit comfortable here.
Yeah, and I think
Sparrow,
Sparrow
we
going
get to
to
see
run
Sparrow
into
and Tickle
Kavera,
getting
yeah.
into each other there.
Ooh, just getting away from him there.
I think Pickles heard him, and that's why he's run out a bit further there. Trying to catch him off guard as he comes up the stairs. Evocable and Dota.
Oh.
Dota getting the headshot on Evocable there.
Shooting. 3v2, evening it out a bit. I think Dotan is going to get the peak on Shady there as well. Oh no, just on the wrong
Kinker just
side.
taking his time to get a good line going in there. Those batteries causing trouble for him.
I think he's going to run into some trouble here.
Sparrow taking out Pickle there, that's it. Now it just leaves Dota.
Dota's moved now. If he stayed at that window, he would have...
Yeah, but he's completely surrounded. This is not good news for him. And
Nice.
Exhibit's finishing it off there.
nice play there by
Sending the 3
Rages.
round in the way of
You can
of
see as soon
Rages.
as they found the hostage, they coordinated, came from all sides, trying to cover all the lines. We have Rages in the lead here, 2-1. As expected, BB being a player down from the start.
Yeah, for their sake, I hope they get that player in on the next map and then actually, you know, give us a bit
so
more
it
of a
could be
fair
a fair
fight.
challenge. Yeah, I agree. Rages opting for the grow room here as well. Be interesting to see if
Yep.
the approach differs at all.
Picking up Bandit as well, which they didn't use in the round before.
Oh, they did actually.
Oh, my bad. I thought they were the ones that didn't use him last time.
No, they remember there was just the one wall we were
Attackers
talking
need to
about that
find the
wasn't done.
hostage's location.
I would actually like it if the spectator mode allowed you to start on the floor where the objective is. Make things a bit easier. But it's not a major issue.
Confirmed. Attackers have
You can
located
see
the hostage.
Rages opting to barricade that one wall that BB left open earlier. So they,
Yeah, I see that now.
they've done all the walls now. Not a bad call. I still think you can use that wall, like you said. You can use it to peek those stairs just outside that wall there. Which might not be a bad idea, actually.
Attackers have located the hostage.
Right, just putting up a lot of barricades. You can see they're making the journey towards the hostage a bit more time consuming.
I like to see it because what will happen now is if someone doesn't have eyes on that door, it's not going to be a straight run for an attacker to get in and get out. They've got to, there you see them now, they're blowing the walls. They know for a fact now, okay, cool. We know which side they're coming from. They can dedicate someone to keeping a line of sight on there at all times, making sure that they don't get jumped.
Exactly. Oh, Sparrow peeking a bit too much there. I want to see, Exhibit's going to peek the same hole almost. It almost looks that way. Not a bad call, but when you want to
but
peek,
Shrimp now
if you peek, you need to be on target.
God, Wizard was looking down that line now, and Dota taking him out.
Oh, he's got a nice little hole there. I'm on his first person now. He just has a tiny little peek hole. Perfect place to put it as well.
BB like evening the odds here quite nicely. They're ahead here, which they got to feel a lot more comfortable
shooting at
about.
something there. Oh, I almost thought he was shooting at the hostage. He almost gave me a bit of a fright there.
We got Tickle moving in from the bottom, coming up the stairs now, taking his time.
Now, that's an interesting question I see there from Tony in the chat. Where's Castle? We haven't seen Castle being used once tonight.
Oh, Chief Shrimp! He's risking it all there. Breaking open that window, getting some shots on the enemy. And at the same time, we've got Pickle pushing from the other side. Kind of just... Oh, Tickle going down now.
Oh, Chief Shrimp doing well there as well. Getting a nice little kill there. Ooh, a grenade inside with a hostage. Brave choice.
That was flipping close.
Oh, he's fell off the roof. Being on such low health, you can be lucky it wasn't the top roof.
Vocal and Dota now, they're like kind of back to back here, both on low health. Chief Shrimp taking out Vocal now. He's completely forgetting about that window. Exhibits cleaning up with Tickle now. It's just him against the three. Chief Shrimp moving in for that hostage.
Oh,
he's got it.
Shrimp
And
got
they're in
stars.
the clear.
Yeah, there we go. He's getting away with the hostage completely. Great stuff.
Well
from
played.
BB there.
That was such great tactics.
Keeping the defenders busy, and Shrimp just sneaking in there, grabbing the hostage and making a move. Very well done. Even Steven now. BB putting up quite a fight here. See Chief Shrimp and Tickle
Are we set?
getting good kills there. 4-4.
3 wins or 4 wins for a round?
As far as I know, it's 4 wins.
Okay.
First to 4, basically.
Yeah.
We're just struggling a
That
bit, but
sledge-
we've seen that in the previous stream as well. First round, teams kind of sussing each other out. Second map, teams finding their feet and going whichever direction they choose to go. It should be interesting to see if we have the same situation here tonight. Because BB putting up a good fight with a player down, really not bad.
See, Sledge was doing work in that last round.
He
opened up
he was.
holes
And it
for
was
the
Chief
entire
Shrimp.
team.
Chief Shrimp playing as Sledge. He's leading their scoreboard at the moment. MVP at the moment.
Yeah, doing
for,
very well, yeah.
For BB. Playing as Rook here, so I'm assuming he's gonna hang around. I'm just curious to see if he actually put his armor back down. And I don't see it anywhere. I'm not sure if I'm just missing it, but I'm not seeing it. And that's, if that's the case, I'm very confused at why.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that they're doing a lot differently here, which is nice to see. Like we said in the beginning of this tournament, watching each of these teams opens you up to a whole bunch of new different tactics. For me personally, I thought Castle would have been used on this map because he would have slowed the attackers' push completely, barricading each and every one of those doors along the way.
Welcome, Vanguard. Yeah, BB was having some issues with one of their players, and unfortunately with a 15-minute forfeit rule, you either start with 4 or you forfeit the match. So
Vocable on
they
those stairs
opted
now.
to
Him
start
and
with
Tickle
4.
are going to come up together. Shady taking out the boss. Vocable getting the jump on Tickle there.
Dropping these guys quickly. It's 5v2 now. But, oh, Nitrocell out. He gets the kill with the Nitrocell. Brilliant.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Dota are not playing badly at all. Smart tactics. Oh, Exhibit drops Chief.
Exhibit's getting the headshot on Chief.
Nice
Right
shot
there.
from Dota.
Dota taking out Invocable there. No,
Still focusing on his
standing
first person.
strong here, 3v1 now. Exhibit's
Yeah,
taking out
unfortunately,
Dota.
Ash is such a difficult target. I think we all know that. Getting a headshot on Ash should be an achievement on Xbox. Yeah, hopefully they're allowed to just for the chat there. They're allowed to bring in their next player after this map is finished. So hopefully they can get someone sorted with whose internet is not giving trouble. And hopefully then on the next map we can have a 5v5. Optic packaging room here. I'll be interesting to see if I'm assuming Rages will send someone. They have a Jaeger there. Send someone to peek the opposite room there. Also interested to see if BB knows about that tactic.
Attackers need to
I think it's quite a common tactic lately. It's not something new. Yet you still see people falling for it.
Yeah, this room can go one of two ways. It's either
Yeah.
going to be good for a defender or bad. If the attackers come in together,
Look, if you can take out the guys in the opposite room there quickly, and they don't drop your team, because already BB's coming in with 4 guys. If the peeker on that opposite room takes out 2, then you're already gonna struggle to get the win here. And if Rages takes this round, it's over. So it's gonna have
they're
to be
definitely
a
playing to win
smart
it here. They're
push
not
here.
going to be wanting to make any silly mistakes. They're going to be, well, they're going to try and be very, you know, methodical with what they do and how they move and the peaks that they do choose to take.
Evocable deciding to peek with Doc here. Already taking shots. Team falling back a bit. BB was aware of that peek hole there.
Starting shock drone.
Twitch is inside here with her drone. She's having a little look.
See Sledge over there from Chief Shrimp. He laid some bullets into that door and he's decided to go down a level. Wonder if it's all in his tactic, hoping to make them think there's someone out there and then coming from another angle.
I see he's moving up these stairs. Him and Sparrow are gonna run into each other. Sparrow makes quick work of him.
Allowing for Bose to actually get that that thermite on that wall could be a mistake. That is wide open now.
Yeah, that's a massive hole in that wall there. I'll focus on Verbose
Almost
here,
expected
but
to see someone. Almost expected to see someone on the opposite roof trying to get a line of sight there now.
exactly.
But all we've got there is we've got Dota and Verbose hanging from the walls now, trying to get some peak angles going there.
Well, he spotted those
Verbose
guys
using the
inside
drone,
there.
yeah.
He can see everyone inside there.
Third floor.
Just don't shoot that hostage. That's not the way you want to lose a match. Taking a chance
Both
there.
getting-
Oh,
Oh, Vogue will take
taking
out
out from
Dodo,
the
but both
opposite
going
side.
as well.
From the
That's that
opposite
entire
side,
push
yeah.
shut down now. And then we're down to 5v1.
Still have Tickle Pickle up here as Twitch. Not really moving, running out of time quickly.
Well, at the end of the day, what is one player going to do against five? If these guys all come in now and choose a good spot to defend, it's going to be... it's extremely difficult for him. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's not impossible. We've all seen the videos 1v5 clutches, but if you want to do that, you need to start moving and you need to play smart. Oh, gets the first one.
15
Tickle
seconds.
taking out
shooting
exhibits now, but Sparrow knowing
But
where
now
he is.
he's
10 seconds left.
oh no, I
Sparrow
don't
moving
think,
in. Oh,
I'm not sure if this
Sparrow
is gonna
going
work.
down. Tickle.
5 seconds to go.
He's stuck in the barbed wire.
Yeah.
Barbed wire proving effective
Running
there.
out of time there.
First round goes to Rages. 4-2. Good effort there from BB. But unfortunately
What are our
with
time
the player down.
restraints? What are the time restraints in getting that fifth player in now? How long do they actually have to wait?
I'm not sure, hey. I don't think that's really been discussed. I haven't even checked if that's in the rules. I'll ask Verbose quickly if they have a player ready. Let's go back to the matchmaking, yeah. Well, at the moment it seems like BB is gonna use a sub here. Verbo's gonna drop out. But I'm not sure if they're gonna have 5 players.
Say that again, Captain Jack. They don't have five
yeah.
players.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure it out now. It seems like Verbose is gonna drop out. They're gonna sub him. But I'm not sure if they have 5. At the moment, it just seems like they're gonna continue with 4. I might be wrong.
It's a very brave move.
Yeah,
I mean, this is the first game of the tournament. I mean, you're not wanting to drop points right now. The guys are only going to get more used to it as we go along, and the games are going to get more and more intense.
Exactly. And the other thing that I'm worried about is teams. It almost feels like they're not taking it seriously enough. I mean, I feel like if you want to enroll into a tournament, you need to put in the effort.
So yeah, I mean, look, we got Rages here. They are they're really out to play tonight. You can see that they're trying to improve on their tactics, learning from their mistakes. They're moving together more as a team.
Yeah,
It's good.
I think they learned when we were still on 2-2. I think they started realizing, listen, we have to get our act together, yeah, and they moved in the right direction at the end of the day. So we're just waiting for BB to get their players in and out, yeah. Unfortunately, this is I think this is something that'll need to be addressed after this match. As time
Yeah,
frames.
it's not something that we thought of, or that the
Yeah.
organizers might have thought of in the beginning.
And I'm also, I think for the viewers as well, no one wants to look at the screen. People want to see the action. Luckily it's Saturday, but still.
I don't know about your voice, but I think mine goes a long way with something to watch at the same time.
Exactly. And well, a cold one also helps to keep the voice fresh. But I mean, I can only talk so much over a loading screen. Well, it should be interesting. The next one is plane. Secure area. Plane is usually a quick map. Things usually go pretty quickly on this one.
So how are you guys in the chat feeling tonight? What are you guys hoping to see? What would you guys have done differently in that last map?
I saw Castle and Mute being mentioned a few times there, which I completely agree with. But even, well, yeah, you see there it comes up again.
I don't think it was bad player choices. I think it was literally just bad execution. Those were the only mistakes I
Yeah,
saw in the last map.
but
It didn't
also
come down to the operators.
we didn't see that many traps being put out, for instance. I mean, if you look at someone like Frost, we didn't see one Frost trap as far as I know. I didn't see
I think in
anyone
one of the
getting
first
caught.
rounds we had a frost.
Is it?
No one getting caught, but there was a frost.
It's just I find it interesting, and that's again it comes back to what you said earlier about different teams, different tactics. And you would think the other teams would be here watching, but yeah, I guess I think, and this is just my opinion. I think the reason we're stuck, not stuck, but the reason we don't have a South African team at ESL, for instance, is because people play and they play with their friends. They like a little odd friendly tournament, but then it ends there. That's
But
just
again, it comes down to the fact that there's not enough. There's nothing out there that's inviting enough. We don't have major tournaments. We don't have SA teams being picked up and taken further. The ones that do are really good and they take it seriously. But I mean, it's a lot of dedication and a lot of determination needed to
no,
actually pick it up
definitely,
and go the long mile.
definitely. No, I agree with you. It's just like I said, it's my opinion. But I just feel like guys need to put in a bit more effort. And also, this isn't helping at all. Waiting for teams to get their stuff together. I mean, they had the whole day to organize this. Oh, just for Vanguard asking there, the next stream, we're planning the next stream on the 13th, which will be the Dutch Legion versus Hull Riders. The
I see we
13th
got
of
Hull Riders in
August.
the house here.
Yeah.
Ghost 7 representing as he always
Hopefully,
does.
hopefully, if all goes well, that will be the next official stream. Hopefully, we'll have a few more spectators there.
Have we had any?
I'm not sure which days those are actually. The 13th is it is a Sunday. Tony. See, Ghost has big plans for Hell Riders there. Hope that works out, dude. Yeah, I think
Yeah, I don't know what's going
if
on here
this
now, but I
continues
mean,
like
come on,
this,
this
BB is
is
gonna have